Hey Facebook, happy Thursday. It's a glorious day. How are you doing? I would love to know. Leave me a comment. But I'm coming to you live today, once again, with the Melissa's Musing. They just know that I'm going live, and this is like my my entry music. Isn't it lovely? We'll just wait till that passes as a few of you come into the live. There we go. So, this is like my new favorite book, The Compound Effect. If this is not currently on your reading list, please let me know. Seriously, like, you need to read this book, and if you don't even have the finances to buy it, like, write me a comment and I'll buy it for you, because it's amazing and it's going to change your life. I finished it this morning, and there's 6 points that I really want to share with you, and I'm going to kind of do like a really mini series on the 6 points because I feel like each one in itself needs a live video. They're that impactful. And the 6 steps are really how to set yourself up when implementing new habits and goals. So habits can be really impactful in your life. And the way that you process kind of new goals and tasks can be very easily kind of incorporated into your life by creating habits around them. So instead of just having the goal to work out, let's say 5 times a week, making that a habitual task where you wake up at the same time every morning, let's say, brush your teeth, go to the bathroom, do your thing, and within, let's say, 30 minutes are at the gym. That's a morning habit, habitual ritual. Oh, I like that. Habitual ritual that will help you to succeed in achieving those goals. So when you're identifying goals, the first step to success is truly setting yourself up for success when it comes to those goals. So what that means is, let's say it's your goal to lose weight this year. The best way to do that is by literally clearing out your cabinets and your cupboards and throwing away or giving away to a shelter or a friend, but physically throwing away anything that would be of temptation to you to make sure that that habit becomes more of a habit. Another example would be if you have the goal of going to the gym, let's say 5 times a week this year. The best way to achieve that goal is to make it a habit. So set a morning routine or an afternoon routine around it. Maybe you get home from work, immediately change your clothes, and go right back out to the gym. That would be a habit. If you want to see yourself succeed with that new habit, sign up for a gym that's within walking distance or super close by, so it's like a 2-minute drive. Because if you schedule or join a gym that's 30 minutes away, how often are you going to make it there? You might be super gung-ho in like the first 2 weeks, but after the first 2 weeks, when that like habitual excitement has worn off, are you going to be stoked to be traveling like 30 minutes to the gym every day? Probably not. Another way that we can create habits and set ourselves up for success is by creating boundaries for ourselves. So in The Compound Effect, when he talks about this first step of setting yourself up for success, he uses the example of how his email inbox is a huge time suck and distraction for him. So he's set himself limitations on when he checks his email, and he has certain time blocked hours that he does so. And he's set himself up for success in making checking his email a habit 3 times a day. So think about it. What are your goals for this year? Write them in the comments below. Let's brainstorm together about how you can set yourself up for success in regards to those goals. And then also, I just want to leave you guys with a little bit of a thought today. Think about how many things you just do on a day-to-day that are habitual to you. They could be negative or positive habits. Me, for instance, like brushing your teeth is a habit. So I have a habit of cleaning the litter box on certain days. I have a habit of doing my laundry once a week on the same day every week. I have a habit of going to yoga in the morning. But on the opposite side of the spectrum, I have a habit of sometimes indulging in snacks that may not be the healthiest for me in the afternoons because I get hungry and don't always have fresh cut up vegetables for myself. Some other negative habits may be I don't drink. This actually used to be, though, a big bad habit of mine. I used to drink all the time. Not in like an alcoholic sense, but for fun. Like Friday, Saturday nights, you would most typically and habitually find me at a bar or out with friends enjoying a drink. Another habit that I'm personally working on that is something that isn't a great habit right now, my meal times are not consistent and I don't always take a break for meals. So I'm trying to implement the habit of taking the time and the break of eating a lunch and having it be at a similar time every day, so my body's not fluctuating and kind of all over the place willy-nilly when it comes to meals. So those are just some examples for that you guys can use, and I would love to know what your goals are. Please write them in the comments. Please let me know if you've read this book. It's amazeballs. And let's brainstorm together on how you can set yourself up for success when it comes to those habits. And stay tuned, you guys, because we are going to be talking about the other 5 game-changing techniques that he discusses in this book about setting yourself up to have successful habits. And tomorrow, just to leave you with a little bit of excitement, we're going to be think addition, not subtraction in regards to habits. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope you're doing awesome. It's going to be a fantastic rest of the week and a fabulous rest of the day, of course. I mean, look at out here. It's a little cloudy, but I still see some blue sky in there. And yeah, to your success, you guys. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.